Hey loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Shek My Love, and today I have another video. So this is a sit down, but it's an important video. This is a new year and I've been wanting to do this video for a longest time, but I've been hesitant because I've been trying to figure out what I want, the things that I want to change and life to be like this year, because last year I really didn't have the best year, though health wise I was okay, but I didn't have the best year, and I've realized I've made a lot of mistakes, or I made a lot of mistakes that I don't want to make in this year. So I'm going to be sharing with you 7 simple ways of how I'm showing up for myself this year. So this is how I'm going to be showing up. It's not that I'm going to be starting it, but I started it already. I'm on that journey already since 1st Jan, and I think I'm seeing a progress, at least, and a positive progress, and I'm glad I'm sharing this because guys, there are things that makes us stuck behind, things that hinder us from being great or from doing great things for ourselves. So with all that being said, allow me share these 7 ways on how I'm showing up for myself in 2023. Number 1 is thinking positively. Last year I had a lot of negativity. Last year I started my business and a lot of things came up, a lot of things happened, and I think I lost track on being positive on the way, and I ended up being depressed. I ended up being having anxiety, and I couldn't think positively. And guess what? That was affecting me so much because I couldn't be productive, I couldn't create content for you guys, and I love my channel so much. So this year I started to be positive. Whatever happens for a reason, and I'm always ready to embrace the results regardless. Point number 2 is no comparison. This is how I'm showing up for myself. Let's agree, to a certain extent, every one of us has compared themselves someone else that is either greater than us, that is either doing the same things as us, and all that. So to me I think comparing yourself, okay, there is a positive comparison, and then there is a negative comparison. If you come and then you start comparing, you say, I think I can be like her, I think I can do something that she does, I think we can do this and that positively, I think that is okay. But if you ride your life on to comparison every time yourself to someone else, trust me, it's going to hinder you from progressing. It's going to cause a lot of negative vibes because you want to be like that person. And remember, people show you what they want you to see outside, but they don't show you that struggle. You may find me struggling, and then here when I'm acting like my life is too perfect, and then you end up going into dates, you end up doing things that you shouldn't have done just because you're comparing. So that habit of comparing myself to others. So I'm just doing me, I'm doing my things because we love different things, and we do things differently, and we have different abilities. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing me. Every rule that I set, or every goal that I set, I'm just considering me and how to be great without comparing myself to someone else or to other people. So the thing that I'm doing to show up for myself in 2023 is working on my goals regardless of the impact. Let me repeat that. Working on my goals regardless of the impact, because guys, I have a big goal that I think I can do. I have a dream that I think I can achieve. But if you compare yourself and if you think negatively, trust me, your goals are going to be terrified with you. This is what I'm doing. I'm breaking my dream into small dreams. I'm breaking the bigger goal on my mission into small goals and missions, so that I can see them grow and I can see myself achieving the bigger goal that I have for myself. So regardless of the impact, if today I want to make this jacket and then I don't have everything that I need to make the jacket, I'm going to use the available material to make it, and then when I get money, I get the other material, and then I finish the jacket. So that's how I'm approaching my goals and my dreams this year. I hope, fingers crossed, we achieve that. I think I'm tackling right this year is investing in my looks, investing in my dressing, investing in my appearance, in my scent, in my smell. I'm taking this game on a higher level. Regardless of how much money I have, I'm going to make sure I show up, I look good, I smell good, because this year I feel like my brand needs me a lot because it's growing. I didn't expect it to be like this, but it's showing me a positive vibe, it's showing me a positive impact. So I was like, why not? Why can't I show up for it when it's helping me, give me the positive results, give me the positive energy? So I'm really investing in my looks because I work so hard for it. Like, I'm not saying I'm not going to be saving, I'm not saying I'm going to be extravagant, but at least I have to take care of my looks. And this is what I'm doing. Every money that I get, I make sure I get a certain amount of money and I put it aside just for me, just for my appearance, just my dressing, just for my makeup, just for my hair, because we are not showing up stagnantly this year. And yeah, that is for my brand. Okay, point number 5, this is an important point to me. I think it can also be important if you put into consideration, if you think about it. Trust me, it's going to be important. Another thing that I'm doing this year to show up for myself is self-reward and appreciation. Guys, I realize we do a lot, I realize we work a lot, I realize we go through a lot to put what we put on the table. And then at the end of the day, we forget to reward ourselves. We forget to reward ourselves and to appreciate ourselves, to appreciate our efforts. But why should it be like that? Like, I just realized that last year I was focusing so much on achieving my goals, that is my business, on to be on a higher level, on the next level. And then I forgot that I'm draining myself. I forgot that it's my hands that is doing every work. I forgot that it's my body that is always getting tired. It's moving up and down. It's sitting on a machine to sew those clothes. It's my brain that is coming out with the designs and then to do everything. It's doing everything for me, for my business to be there. So why am I rewarding myself? It's to empower myself, to appreciate, to like, as an individual, as the owner of the brand, as the owner of the business. Like, I think I should appreciate myself, because if I don't do this, I don't believe anyone else is going to come out of the blue and then they start appreciating me. If it is going out, I'm going to go out and eat that good food once in a while. If it is to get myself flowers, I'm going to go and get myself flowers just to feel good, just to appreciate myself, just to talk to myself and be like, yes, you've really worked for it. You've really done a lot for this business, and then to get this, gospel yourself once in a while. I'm not saying every time you should do that, but at least you should plan for it. You should put it into consideration, because if you don't really reward yourself, I realize no one is going to reward you. No one is going to appreciate you if you don't appreciate yourself. So that is something that I'm not putting by. That is something that I'm not leaving down or leaving behind. I came with it in 2023, and fingers crossed we are not leaving it or chilling it at any point. Appreciate yourself, guys. We really deserve it. And if you really have a brand, if you're creating a brand or building a brand, if you have a business, or if you employed somewhere, if someone is employing you, work hard. Once in a while, be there for yourself. Thank yourself in a certain way, in a different way, in a lavish way. You get it? So that is one thing that I'm doing, and I'm not stopping it, regardless of the situation, because who's going to do it for me? So number 6 is to invest in my brand. To invest in my brand. This is something that I was in the previous year. I was not this so much. I felt like it was draining me. I felt like it wasn't making so much sense. But when I sat down and then I thought about why I started building my brand, and I felt like I'm not doing enough. I wasn't doing enough last year, and I feel like we didn't grow, or we didn't move inches that we wanted to move. I feel like we didn't reach where we wanted to reach because I wasn't showing up for myself, like for my brand, that much. So this time around, I'm showing up for my brand by investing in it, the little that I can, by being consistent, because, well, I tasked myself between December, January, and February. I tasked myself to be consistent and persistent on creating content, on giving good content. Trust me, I've seen a lot of changes. I've seen a lot of impact on my brand, and I've seen a lot of people, you guys, a lot of you have joined in just 2 months. January, February, December, a lot of you, and I couldn't be more happier. That inspired me, that pushed me, and I'm like, I think I can do it. I think really, if I show up for my brand, it's going to be a positive one at the end of the day, because nothing is easy. And I want to thank you guys, everyone who is here, everyone who has supported me, and everyone who's yet to support me. If this is your first time to be here, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This year, we are going hard on this brand, okay? This thing called branding, we are really going hard on it. So that I'm doing. If you have a business, show up for it. Create content. Be positive. Do what you're supposed to. Post your work, and that is what I'm doing. Actually, I'm not saying I have a lot of money that I'm going to buy a lot of equipment, filming equipment and all that. I'm using the little I have to show up for myself. The rest will find us on the way, okay? By no least, I think this is an important one. I'm also showing up my taking care of myself. Self-care. Self-care. Guys, we've been drained so much, and I'm not going to explain a lot on this point, but self-care is key. Self-care is key, guys, to a better life, to a positive thinking, to a positive outcome. Self-care is so important. So if you're not taking good care of yourself, guys, you should stop that habit, because even God won't be happy with you if he gave you that body, if he gave you that voice, and then you're not taking care of it. If he gave you life and then you're not valuing it the way you should value it. So with all that being said, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If you've watched from the beginning to the end, I appreciate you. Please give it a thumbs up, because it helps us to move further to a bigger audience, and it helps channel to grow. So give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, this is wrong. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything whenever I post a video. Lifestyle videos, beauty, lifestyle, fashion, and a little bit of everything. We also do a lot of level up videos on this planet or on this channel. So if you're interested in the above mentioned, kindly go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything whenever I post a video. So we post 3 times a week, and you will be safe here. Trust me, it is very safe. And with all that being said, Shak My Love is signing out. Bye. Take care.